During the rise of Christianity in the early 600s AD, much of the Church's written text was in Latin. As a result, many Latin words were borrowed or combined with pre-existing English words. Several Latin words taken in at this time expressed abstract concepts that were difficult to word in English. The Latin alphabet was also adopted because it already suited many English tones. Tones that were not in the Latin alphabet were taken from Old Anglo-Saxon runes. Some examples of Latin-derived words from this time include disciple, angel, and trinity. The English Renaissance, also known as the Elizabethan era or the Age of Shakespeare, occurred from roughly the 16th century to the early 17th century. During this time, enthusiasm for classical languages led to the borrowing of many words from Latin. Writers often wanted to explore the language, or impress or surprise their readers. Writers didn't worry about readers not understanding the new words because they assumed the reader had a classical education. Also, when people were translating Latin to English and couldn't find a satisfactory translation, they often used some variation of the original Latin word. These new Latin-derived words were not always accepted, and the most contrived or excessive words were disparagingly called inkhorns. There was no obvious pattern for whether one of these newly coined words survived or died. For example, the word recapitulate stayed, while the word reencephalize, which had the same meaning and a similar level of complexity, did not. During the same time, several people took part in a counter-movement to use older English words or create new words from Germanic roots. However, most of these words did not last. Some examples are sicker for certainly and ense for conclusion.